So I just wrote a blog post in the last month. I don't remember when it came out exactly, but if you go to johnmeese.me/revenue streams, and we'll post the link in the show notes and on Twitter. It's called the seven revenue streams entrepreneurs should know and love. So it's a relatively recent post, but it's already really getting a lot of traction, and people are really loving it. Because what I did was I broke down, based on what I've studied, there are essentially 7 different revenue streams in online business today that you can pursue.
Interesting.
Now, there are different products that you can create within each, or services which you can create or offer within each one of those categories, but there's 7 main categories. And so the mistake I made the minute I discovered all these, and I mentioned that in the blog post, is that I was like, awesome, I'm going to build all 7 at once. Yeah, and that didn't work.
The Death Star of revenue streams.
Yes. So I was like, I'm going to have coaching and products and ebooks, and I'm going to have affiliate sales, and I had, like, no joke, if there was I spend days just looking for every app or tool I'd ever paid for, finding if that had an affiliate program, signing up, and then putting affiliate links on my site. So, anyways, so what I learned from that experience was that doesn't work. But what does work, and what I've learned since, is if you really get clear on those 7, if you can really narrow down on 1 or 2 and focus on them. This is what I teach my clients now too. If you can focus on 1 or maybe 2 of those, that's where you get success. It's all about narrowing your focus. So do you want me to go over those 7 real quick? Just get them. Yeah. So the first is coaching services. And this can be like some people charge hourly fees, but actually the most successful coaching services I've seen are when it's a product, essentially. It's a package. So I have a service called Unlock the Get Noticed Theme, which I offer, which teaches people how to use that. Brian Harris from videofruit.com, he has a mentorship program called Take Me Under Your Wing, and it's a monthly recurring fee. So coaching is one. Digital products are a second one. So that could be an ebook, that could be software, that could be a WordPress theme, like the Get Noticed theme, for example. The third is affiliate income. Now, again, what I've learned there is this is another place where you can dig in on 1 or 2 where you can put affiliate links for 100 different things on your site. But if you really find 1 or 2 products which you love, and then you establish a good relationship with them and promote the heck out of them, that's where you generate revenue. So I have one blog post called How to Totally Rock the Photos on Your Website, Social Media, or Blog. And it's really all about how to use Dollar Photo Club and Canva. Dollar Photo Club is the stock photo site that I use and recommend. And that blog post still generates me, $100 to $200 a month, just because it's a really popular, and what I'm doing is I'm giving away a lot of content. It's a really helpful post that teaches you how to use stock photos and how to edit them and make them look beautiful. But then it's also full of affiliate links. So that's an example. Pat Flynn from SmartPassiveIncome.com. He makes tens of thousands of dollars a month just off of Bluehost, and he has a lot of other affiliate income, but that's where actually I learned a lot from him and from Michael Hyatt as far as really focusing on 1 or 2 affiliates.
Yeah, they're fantastic at that. I really do admire the way that they've built that up. That's something that I would love to do, so I'm going to have to take your advice there and drill down on them. So what were the others?
Yeah, so those are 3. The fourth one is physical products. So honestly, this is probably the most, out of all these, the most untapped market for like online business entrepreneurs. Most online business entrepreneurs skip over physical products because, like, oh man, it's an online business, I don't do that. They might think, you know what, I'm going to write a book someday. That's going to be my physical product. I'm going to get a book published. You're going to be on your shelves, that kind of stuff. So that's one option. But so I have right here, this is really cool. This is called the Emergent Task Planner. It was made by another Dave, actually. Dave Sia from Dave, DaveSeah.com. He sells these, and he just designed like the dream to-do list, and then he got a bunch printed up, and he sells them, and that's a physical product which he generates revenue off of. So that's pretty simple. That's something that a lot of us really kind of overlook, is the physical products we could build into our business. Evernote now sells like business notebooks and stuff, which I have one. They're really nice. So I really encourage entrepreneurs, especially online business, don't limit yourself to the online world, because the physical world still exists. And on that same note, the 5th one will be public speaking. So this is one that, as we go down this list, you'll see a lot of these, is there intentional order to this list? And that's really that some of these later ones, they take a lot to get off the ground. I've done some public speaking. I enjoy it, but I got paid $300 once and a free hotel room to speak at a conference. But other than that, it's been pretty much pro bono.
Uh-huh.
And I get great reviews, but you can actually build a business off this. Jennifer McClure, another friend of mine, it's like 75% of her business is just speaking, stipend, and she has a really successful, she also does some executive coaching, but that's really the bulk of her business is speaking at conferences. The six would be membership sites. No, and there's two really primary categories for this. There's monthly membership sites like Platform University, where you and I both are, where we pay a monthly fee to be a part of that and get involved there. And there's others that charge like a lifetime membership fee. Like Jeff Goins has his Tribe Writers course, for example. You pay one fee and you're in for life. And there's a lot of different products that fit within those categories. And then the seventh, and the last one would be live events. So conferences like, Chris Guillebeau's World Domination Summit, like Platform Conference or Score Conference. But also this could be a live webinar. I know some people that'll put on like massive. They call it like an online conference essentially. It's the same kind of content you would see with guest speakers and stuff that you would see at a conference where if you physically went, but it's all based off of webinars in a series. So those are the seven. So those are really, I haven't found a successful product or service that doesn't fit into one of those categories.